G'day you good motherfuckers, hope you're doing not bad. I'm well, thanks for asking. Listen, I love this great country, I love everything about it. Well, almost everything, because I found 10 things that need to be changed immediately. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I need to tell you about something very fucking exciting, and that is a big old competition that I'm running on this channel. All you have to do to win a major prize of $5,000, yeah, $5,000 for Christmas this year, is go down below to the top comment and join the Good Motherfucker Club. Once you're in there, you're in the draw to win $5,000. Second prize is lifetime tickets to all my shows for you and your partner or your friend or whatever. And then there's merch packs and all this other great shit. And all you have to do is quickly enter your details down below. It's free. And then you're in the competition. So go and do that. Now, on with the video. Right, Australians who are watching this, get your pens out, lock your kangaroos up, and listen up, because we have some things that we need to change about our great nation. Change number 1. We need to fuck off this girt by sea bullshit in our national anthem. It must be changed. If you didn't know, in the Australian national anthem, there is a line, a part of the song that says, our home is girt by sea. Now, girt is a word that no one fucking uses. In fact, the last time anyone used the word girt, it was Captain Cook talking about the Hawaiians that were girting him seconds before he died. The change, it's easy. The change we need to make, all right? Girt means surrounded, right? Girt is surrounded. So why don't we make the song a little bit more Australian? Fuck it, girt off, and have it, our home is fucking surrounded by sea. Because it is. Change number 2, and this is absolutely disgusting and it must be changed immediately. Australia, I'm shaking. Just banned Japanese hentai. How disgusting. Hentai is now banned in this country. They're not accepting any more hentai coming in through the borders, and it's just disgraceful that the Australian government thinks they can tell hard-working Australian pedophiles that they can't enjoy Japanese hentai. But seriously, not all hentai is underage Japanese girls. Some are definitely over the age of 18, and those ones are being molested by octopuses. Listen, if you want to have your bean flicked by some, I wrote down the correct grouping of octopi. If you want someone to make love to you like a shape-shifting cephalopod, you should... Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 21st century. If you want someone to make love to you like a shape-shifting cephalopod, it should be okay. No, it should be encouraged. Get those suction caps just... flicking that boon. Change number 3. Change number 3 is very important. It's about huntsman spiders. Everyone's like, oh, huntsman spider. If you know what a huntsman spider is, they're giant spiders the size of a fucking dinner plate. They're huge. And everyone's like, oh, they're harmless. Let them live in your house. Listen, one of those motherfuckers crawled on my back once and I screamed like a tiny little girl. But the big thing and the reason that it should be banned immediately is because of... Okay, I don't want to freak anyone out, but I found this photo, and this is absolutely a real photo. Yep. See that? That's a huntsman spider with Jeffrey Epstein. They don't fuck around. And not to mention they're giant fucking spiders that crawl through your house in the middle of the night and walk on your hair. Fuck those dogs to the moon. Number 4. Now, I've been waiting for some time to talk about this. I just needed the right reason, the right video, and that is... we need to change the Australian comedy industry because something's happened that is fucking ridiculously hilarious, right? There's a comedy club called Tight 5 Comedy based in Newtown in Sydney. Now, if you know where Newtown is, you know this is going to be some woke bullshit. They have launched Australia's first ever, now I am just stoked about this, first ever anti-racist comedy club. Hallelujah, it's about time. Because as we know, every other comedy club in Australia is extremely pro-racism. And just to give you a bit of an idea of how fun these people are to hang out with, last Friday was easily our queerest, brownest night of the year. All the performers and audience members are here trailblazing LGBTQ activists, academic researchers, community organisers, multidisciplinary artists, therapists, classroom educators, and all of the above. Doesn't that sound like a barrel of fucking laughs? This is an actual fucking Facebook post from these people. Comedy is 0% talent and 100% about the way you move in the world. Fuck you. And the reason I made this is not about the anti-racist thing, even though that's fucking bullshit. Allegedly, I don't know if this is true, I'm probably just making it up. Allegedly, they are charging performers $50 to perform on the night. You have to pay to perform, which is terrible for the Australian comedy industry because young people who are coming up, or anyone who's coming up in the comedy game, doesn't have any fucking money. Right? That is fucked up, and that's going to fuck over a lot of Australian young comedians who don't have any money and are trying to make their way through the craft. So Type 5 comedy, fuck you to the moon as well. Change number 5, we need to move the country. We're too far fucking away from everything in the entire world, including our own country. Have you seen how fucking far where I live in Newcastle is from Perth? Why don't you just fucking keep on going, Perth, you fucks? Change number 6, rentals in Australia. If you have to rent a house in Australia, it is notoriously hard for them to allow you to have your pets with you, which is fucked up. Like, I got greyhounds, right? They are the cleanest, most beautiful animals in the entire world, and yet we had to jump through hoops just to get them into our house, which is fucking bullshit, particularly because you're allowed to have a fucking housemate who works as a brickies labourer, who has the worst BO in the world, smokes durries, takes 40 pingers a fucking weekend, smashes 40 curries a fucking weekend, hung over in his room and stinks the whole fucking joint out, and you don't even have to go through an approval process. He just fucking wanders in and yet you can't allow a fucking greyhound in. Hey, Australian real estate agents, fuck off, you cock smokers. Which brings me to my next point, Australian real estate agents. Number 7, fuck off. You are the worst people in the entire world. You make Osama bin Laden look like David Attenborough. You are fucking horrible people. You are the cyclists of the corporate world, the vegans of the ripping off people's grandmother world. No one gives a shit if you've got a BMW with 400 million kilometers on the clock that you picked up for $5,000. No one gives a shit. Your Tarakash suit looks like shit. Your $500 haircut looks absolutely awful. I hope you fucking drown. Anyway, fuck off. I fucking hate real estate agents. Anyway, change number 8. Yes, 8. The drinking culture in Australia. It has to be changed. Why? It's because we're all going fucking broke, alright? Everyone in Australia loves drinking. It's a great time, a great way to pass the time. Other countries have their drinking games, you know, like beer pong and all that shit. Australians just sit down and do it like it's their fucking job. But some bars, some pubs in Australia will charge $8.50 for a fucking beer. The taxes are ridiculous on beer in Australia. And I'll tell you this, if I wanted to lose all my money, wake up with a horrible headache, and be dumber for the experience, I would have got married when I was 19 years old to some chick who I met in a church youth group. Spacey. Number 9, I've talked about it before. The internet in Australia is absolutely disgusting. It's terrible. It's just better than dial-up. That's how fucking bad it is. But I'll tell you this, it has done a really positive thing for this country. The Australian male's average stamina in the bedroom is increased exponentially because they always have to sit watching porn with an erection in their hands for multiple minutes because they're always waiting for the porn to buffer because the internet's fucking terrible. So that's a positive. Well done, Australia. And number 10, the number 10 thing that we need to change in this country, we need to stop shortening everything. We need to stop cutting everything off before it's